Okay, guys, I have this, and I got this at the thrift store the same time I got all the other stuff, but I had brought it in, and it was kind of falling out of the sack, and I picked it up and put it in the chair, in my kitchen chair, and forgot about it. And I've come across it, oh, that same day, and I thought, oh, I missed putting that in my thrift haul. But this is what and I didn't know at that time what I was going to do with it. And I'm still hoping it works. But it's a paper towel holder, and it was 50 cents. And I thought, well, it has a good dowel rod, and it could make a shelf. And I was studying it, and I thought, for 50 cents, I'm taking it. Well, I think I know what I'm going to do with it. Let me show you. I think I'm going to take it, and I'm going to make a little, like a tea towel holder, and it'll have a shelf on it that you can decorate. Well, that's not going to fit in there, obviously. So I have drawn I'm hoping it works, and I'm hoping I can get this where y'all can see this. But right here, I took a magic marker and I come up like that, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to get my jigsaw, and it's going to be cut in at an angle that way. And I'm going to do that on both sides. That way the handle can drop in. I don't know if y'all seeing what I'm doing with that having to go up so far. Anyways, I'm going to cut that out, and hopefully these handles will just drop in. And they won't come out because I've put them on I'm going to cut it at an angle. And that way I'll have that on there, and then I'm going to do up a tea towel to put on it, and hopefully do some things to put on the top. But that's my idea with this. Plus, I have the dowel rod that came with it. I thought, well, that would make some cute rolling pins. So I went through my wood stash, my wood drawer, and I found these that I had bought, I guess, for feet. You know, if I made something, trays or something. They're the little tiny candle holders. Anyways, I thought if I take that, let's see, how was I going to do it? Yeah, I was going to cut them off about right here, and I'll still have this for feet. Cut it off right there, you know, and cut out maybe enough to get 2 or 3 rolling pins. And then cut that off right there and have a handle on each side. That would make cute rolling pins. But that's what I'm going to do with my 50-cent project, or my 50-cent item from the thrift store, and that's my new project. So let's get started. Okay, as you can see, I had to go to the scroll saw because there was no way I could get this, but there's just no way I could use the jigsaw. So I did that side with that. Then I went inside and I accidentally marked the wrong side, and I'm glad I noticed it. But I put this piece of board, or that I cut out, the piece I cut out, I put it right there, and I traced it, and now I'm going to try my hand at cutting that one out. That one went okay. I hope this one does. That was easier because it was on my right side. Now, let's see. Now, there for a minute, I thought, oh my goodness, I cut the wrong side out. I got the right one. Ooh. Okay, let's see if it fits in there. Am I in frame? That one goes in there, and that one goes. Let's see. Gotta get it. Yep. Just had to turn it. Hold my mouth right. Well, I don't know. This might be a little too big. There it went. I just have to give it a little push. And no, it just falls right out. Okay. There, it fits in there, and it's not going to just roll out the back. Let's see. I'm going to have to turn this where y'all can see. No, it's going right into the light. Hang on. Go this way, and I'll hold it out. And as you can see, it fits right in there. And there's the back side. And there's the front. Okay, so I'm going to go in and finish working on this. Okay, I was going to give you a little better shot on how that works. You see, it goes down, just slips down in there. And while I was out there, I went ahead. Let me grab this. And I cut this part off. And I ended up with this. And I sanded that tip down just a little bit. And I got enough to make 3 rolling pins. Okay. Alright, there's going to be one of the rolling pins. Of course, it's going to be centered. But there'll be enough to make 3 of those. I believe I have enough in that package. I'm hoping. Or I'll have to come up with something else. No, I'm going to have to come up with something else. I'm one shy. That's okay. I can figure something out. I have some spindles and different things I could use. I have other things I can use for the last one. Anyways, there those are cut out and ready for me to figure out what I want with it. I'm not sure if I want to change the color of this or leave it or maybe try to darken it some. I don't know. But I'm going to have to figure it out. When I do, I'll be right back. Alright, I was looking at this and thinking it would be cute for a rolling pin hanger to where you could bring it in and out. And I did fix this side over here. This just didn't want to slide in there right. And it just didn't have the right slant. Alright, I fixed that. But I was looking, this would be cute for a rolling pin hanger to set on your cabinet. But this already has, it's kind of, whoever made it didn't do all this the same. And then when I had to cut it out, this out with the scroll saw at the angles I was getting into and everything, it just wasn't coming out neat looking. But what I'm going to say, what I was trying to say is, I'm going to go ahead and do this one for like a towel holder and fix the towel and keep it turned around this way. But I'm going to do up a pattern where it's done properly around this way, and then that way it can sit on your cabinet as a rolling pin holder. And then you can decorate the top of it. I'll be making one of those. But right now, I'm going to stick with the plan that I had to start with, because all this is here. These haven't really been cut right. That's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to leave this the color it is, if I can get those marks that I made on it. When I was marking it, I almost cut the wrong side. I'll get some alcohol and see if I can get that off there. And leave that way. And this I have coated with some wood conditioner. I cleaned it up real good. And then I gave it a coat of that. And I'm going to paint the handles. And I'm going to be done with that. That should be fairly simple if I leave this way and paint the handles. So far, that's what I have in mind. And now I've got to pick out the color that I'm going to do the handles. And I'll be back. Okay, I've decided to go with green, but I don't have the right color of green. Well, what I'm wanting anyway. So I mixed these 3 colors here, and which is a Christmas green, a bayberry, and an apple green, which doesn't look like an apple green to me, but okay. Anyways, I mixed those three colors and come up with that. That's the kind of the color I'm wanting. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm pretty sure I have enough mixed up, because if I don't think I could remix it. Okay, so I'm going to start painting my handles. Okay, here it goes. Let's see if I like it. Yep, I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it. I'll probably have to go back on this video if I ever want this color. I'll not be able to remember. I can go back on the video. Okay, I'm going to continue on painting both handles this color, and I'm sure they'll probably need 2 coats. I'll hit it with my heat gun. In fact, I'll finish this one and hit it with my heat gun so we can kind of see what color it's really going to be, because they most of the time dry darker, but sometimes lighter. But this one's going to dry darker, I'm pretty sure. Gotta not breathe while I'm doing this little piece here. Okay, now I'm going to hit it with the heat gun. See what the color looks like. I will give this I will coat it with a sealer when I'm finished. Okay, right in there it's starting to dry. Not really changing colors too much other than not being shiny. Okay, there's the color it's going to be. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over and do the other side, and then give them both 2 coats, and I'll be back. Okay, I gave the handles both like 2 coats, and boy, you can tell that wasn't chalk paint when I went to kind of distress them. I don't really like the way they distress, but I did put a top coat over them to try to seal it in. And I've decided, as you can see, I've already started. I'm going to go ahead and paint this stand or the paper towel holder, turn it into a rolling pin holder. I'm going to go ahead and paint it with the plaster, the Waverly plaster, and just stress it down some. So I'm going to continue on painting. And so far, this is what I've got and what I have finished. Well, here I am back. That's pretty much dry, but I'm going to have to give the top a second coat, and then I'll distress it. And then I got my towel out, and I've put my it looks blue, but it is black. I'm going to cut out a design to go on the towel. I lay the shiny side of my heat transfer vinyl down, the matte sides up, and this is what I'm going to be putting on. Go slow. I got a mess in my room as usual. This is what I'm going to be putting on there. And I have it mirrored so that when it comes out, when I flip it over the other way and put it on my heat press, it's correct. Sometimes I forget to do that, and I waste my vinyl. Okay, so I'm going to run this through my silhouette and get my heat press heated up and get it on the towel. Alright, I have this painted white, and I'm going to take it out to the garage and use my sander to distress it. All right, here it is finished. Man, I'm telling you what, it was hot out in that garage when I went to sand the top. I'm telling you, I ran out there. I went as fast as I could. I didn't take my time, but I think it turned out all right. And I did take a little bit of an ink pad and kind of turn this just a little bit darker, make it look a little bit older. And there's the towel that I made. And all the other stuff I made too, except for the little crock I thrifted, and the rolling pin. Of course, I painted it. The spoon, that stuff I have for a future project that I was showing, but I guess I already showed it. The spoon, I needed a little wooden spoon that was comparable to the rolling pin, or compatible with the rolling pin as far as size. So I made up a spoon pattern and cut that out of some redwood. But I'll probably end up going ahead and showing that in a video. But alright, there it is, all finished. I think it turned out cute. I think if I'd done me one, which I don't have wall space in my kitchen. I literally don't. I mean, let me turn around slow. It's like there's some wall space by the dining room, but I don't, there's no place to hang. Don't look at my kitchen because I didn't know I was going to be showing it. There's just no place to hang anything. So I hung it on the pantry door where I normally have the pantry sign that I made up there. But so I was able to show it, I took it down and hung this up there. I think it turned out pretty cute. What do y'all think? Alright, until the next one, guys. We'll see you later.